Okay, we're back. This is part 8. Now, just before we left the last part, we ran across an independent race, which is in this system here. I think I said they're in our sphere of influence, and that's not right. I chose my words badly. But they are within our colonization range, is what I meant to say. Now, one thing I did notice just as I was starting up this recording is the resources that are on this planet. Polymer, which we need, carbon fiber, which we need, megalus nut, which is a luxury, which we need, but most importantly, we have chromium. So we finally found some chromium on a planet that we can actually get access to. Without actually taking on a war to get it. So now the only thing that's going to happen here, I think, is a couple things might happen. Number one, another race might come and claim this. If there's another race close by and sees that, they're probably going to come over and claim that. Just bring a colony ship over and invade it. Which is not a big deal because whoever it is, friend or foe, we're going to take that back because we really need that planet and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So if somebody else grabs it before us, they better be prepared to fight for it. Another thing that might happen is because on the game setup we checked the box that allows independent races to become full-fledged empires. That might happen. So they might actually become another empire that will appear in this screen here. So that's the two things that are going to happen with this place. And we really need to get over here and get this. Now, another problem we're going to be facing is the distance. That's a long way away. And right now we're experiencing travel problems with fuel shortages. Well, not fuel shortages, but just not enough fuel capacity on our ships. So I have to come here, pick up troops, and get all the way over here in order to grab that. Like I said, once we settle this, we'll have another look. It might be possible to build a colony ship to get over there, and we just did hop up our gas capacity on our colony ship. Unfortunately, that takes a while, but I think it's going to take us just as much time to actually load up some troops and get another fleet up here to grab that. So that's what we're looking at with this. But it's hope. We have finally found some chromium, and hopefully we won't have to fight too hard to get it. And hopefully we don't have to fight too hard to keep it either. So, alright, well, I guess we'll just carry on. We'll start the game up again here. And I'm getting notices that everybody needs refuel. It's these guys. Yes, that's going to be a problem. Because there is nothing nearby for these guys to refuel with. And I don't have the tech to get resupply ships out here. Oh, there's our mining station under attack again. Who is it this time? Oh, we just had a freighter here, so he's picking up something off of this planet. And he's attacking the freighter. He should escape here shortly. There he goes. So if he turns around and shoots one shot at that, it's going to come back and shoot back at him. So, yeah, he's not going to bother. Okay. But there's still pirates in there. I really got to address that. This is starting to get very pirate crazy out here. Yeah, how's our build queue looking? Okay, build queue is empty. So we have tons of cash, which means we are going to build some more ships, military ships. I was kind of hoping to get my retrofit or my ship designs upgraded first. Let's just go have a quick look at that. Yeah, still 30% to get that. I might just wait for the next retrofit for that, because I really need to retrofit these ships for more fuel capacity. First of all, that's just as important as getting more weapons on them, I think. So maybe we'll go look at some ship designs for this episode. Okay, state ships. Okay, if we go to all designs, we'll see that our troop transport is just a little too big to build under our current technology. It's oversized by 7. So I'm actually going to retrofit this. Maybe we can take something off it just to get it under the 300. And what all's on here? We got 2 blasters. Got 30 armor. Okay, I think I just found a way to get our size down. I don't like taking armor off, but I think in this case we'll do it. So we'll just take 7 of them off. And that will now be a buildable design. I don't worry too much about weapons on the troop transports. I put a few on, but I don't make them too heavy that way. What else do we need on here? Is there anything here that I can just grab quickly? Fuel capacity. Yes, I'm going to hop up all the fuel capacity on these ships too. Try and get all this to like 480. Because that's a real problem, just getting halfway somewhere and running out of fuel. So that's our first priority with the retrofits here, I think. So 480 is a pretty good medium. And I'll have to pull some more of that armor off to pull this off. So what do we need? Oh, 30. Oh my god. That's a lot of armor. I'd have to take all our armor off. That's not a good option then. Well, we got 4 of those. Maybe I'll take 1 off, see what that does. Because I don't really need a whole lot of troop capacity. Even if it's just 1 or 2 troops I can carry on each ship, that's going to be fine for now. So we're not getting into too many heavy wars right now where we're going to be heavily invading. We just want to carry 2 or 3, maybe 4 troops to these planets with 1 troop on them. So maybe for now I'll leave 2 on. What's that leave us? 14. We're oversized by 14. I could maybe just go to 420 on the fuel capacity, which isn't bad either. Maybe I'll do that. And that just leaves us 8 to get rid of. Okay, we'll go to 420. And we'll try to make all our ships at 420 to be 420. Armor. Okay, so we need to take 8 of those off. So take 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll be able to take 2 troops each ship. So we'll build 2 or 3 of these so that we can take 4 or 6 of them along with us. Troops, that is. And I think that's going to be good. Cruise 24, energy 78. So okay, that looks good. Okay, save. So now if we go back to latest buildable designs, our troop transport is now listed here because it's within the size. It's advisable, I think, to not go right to maximum size, because sometimes some of your tech will upgrade a component on it, where it doesn't need to be retrofitted, but it's an enhancement. And sometimes those components increase like 1 in a size. So this would end up needing to be going to 301 to enhance that component, and we wouldn't be able to do it, so we just wouldn't get that enhancement, I don't think. So it's always advisable to leave 3 or 5 spots available for that kind of thing. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So let's do our destroyer as well, and the first thing I'm going to do is rip this troop component off. So let's get that off of there right now. Because we have troop ships now, we don't need to have that there. Plus, if I automate them, they won't go and try and pick up troops. Okay, so you've got a 180 fuel capacity too, so let's get that taken care of. So we went to 420, right? So there, we'll match that with 420 on this ship too. And you got 6 blasters. Okay, so we still got about 60 component space to work with here. What else should we do here? That's going to require chromium, which we're short on right now, so I'm not going to bother putting those on. I like them, but for the moment I'm not going to bother with it until we get our chromium established a bit better. And if you need to know what resources are required to build something, just go to the component guide. So one railgun will require 3 iridium, 4 lead, some hydrogen, and necrostone. So, and you can check out the blasters too. Needs gold, helium, and necrostone. So because we know this takes chromium and that we are short of it, let's not do that right now. So we'll wait till the next retrofit to get some torpedoes. I might throw a couple railguns, or maybe one railgun and 1 missile. That just gives us a bit of variance in our weapon type on this ship. The missiles have pretty good range, as you can see there. And then once they get closer, the blasters will start firing on them. And if they get right beside us, then the railguns will kick in. And the railguns will skip their shields. There's a little blurb here on some of this stuff too. The railguns have a minus 10% targeting handicap. So they're not the best weapons, but if they get close enough, you can start hammering on their armor. They're not very good against armor either, but it'll start hammering on that before the shields are down. What else do we need on here? Okay, we got countermeasures, so we want that. Combat targeting, we'll want that. What else do we got here? I think that was about all we want to put on here. Oh, basic proximity array. Just sort of gives us a better picture of what's around us. And we got to put more hab and life support on here. So 1 life support, 1 hab module, and I guess that might pretty much take care of it. So 420 fuel. So let's just check our power requirements. 71 plus 20 is 91. Rounded up to 2, so 93. So we got enough power to do this. So that's a good design. For now. We'll be enhancing this again at some point in the future, so we'll save that. Go to our frigate. Now, because we're increasing our fuel capacity, we're going to actually require more fuel in order to refuel. So that might run into an issue too if we don't have that fuel problem solved soon. So, okay, so first of all, we'll take care of our fuel. So it's probably good we did rip one off and didn't go to 480, just went to 420. But that'll give us some pretty good range too. Okay, so let's get this stuff on here. And targeting. And what else? There's one other thing. What was it? Oh, proximity array. Okay. Now, do we put more? What are we at? 255. I think for now I'll just put 1 of each on again. These are pretty early ships, so I'm not too worried about beefing them up too much. As long as we have the numbers there, then we're fine. Like if we have 5 ships, then we're going to have 5 missiles coming at any one target. Hab and life support. Okay. I think we're good. So save that one. It's actually bigger than my destroyer. Oh, that happened. Is there something else on here that I didn't... a troop module or anything on here? Oh, it's got 5 blasters. No, the other one had 6. Oh, we ripped... yeah, that has more armor. Oh no, that was a troop the troop ship. I'm not sure why that's coming out bigger. What have I got on here? It's got more shields, 240. The other one had more shields, I think. That's curious. I'm not sure what the difference is. Hope I didn't forget something here. Just bear with me for a sec while I go in and have a quick look. Proximity array, countermeasures. Got 6 blasters, 1 armor, 7 fuel cells. And it does have more shields, but why is the design smaller? That's odd. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just waste video footage trying to figure it out. Okay, so let's do this one now. Fuel cells. Get you 20. And I'll get you the basic stuff. Countermeasures, combat targeting. What else? Proximity array. Okay, and yeah, we'll do one more of each of these two. So, PAB and life support. Okay, so 32. Oh, tons of power for that. Okay, that's good enough for now. So save. So there's all our Mark IIs done. Okay, I could redesign the bases a bit, but I think I'll wait till the chromium issue is solved, because defensive bases, I'm going to want those torpedoes on for sure. So again, we're going to have plenty of ships floating around, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. You know, some people might agree with me and panic and say you got to get your defenses up, but I look at it this way: if I lose the game, I lose the game. I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, I'm not really out to win. I'm just out to have fun. And okay, so I guess we can start up again, and we'll see if we can't do some retrofitting. Where's my second fleet here? You're in there, so let's move you down to the home system here. And we'll retrofit him at our home spaceport. Where's that happening? It's way up there. You're probably going to keep going in and out, aren't you? Ooh, Tanium Opal discovered. At Lorien 2. Good. More luxuries is always good. You're going to go right back in there, aren't you? I don't care at this point. Just do it until you discover it all. I don't care. Okay. Looks like that colony ship is going to be alright. Moving pretty slow, but yeah, it sucks having no fuel. This stuff is ultra slow. Okay, ooh, another race. Okay, so let's pause for a sec, see what they're all about. Now, where did we meet them? Right up there, and there's their system right there. Okay, let's have a look. Boscara. Well, they're angry with us right off the bat. Oh, we have an admired reputation. Good. And they're just ignorant to our strange alien ways, so pretty much standard first encounter stuff. So what have we met so far? 3, 6, 7 other races. Okay, and one thing I do want to do, and we'll actually pause to do this. Okay, so I'm going to get 3 of these for now. That's the troop transports. And with them, yeah, we'll go like that. So, wait for the galaxy to save. Okay, so that's 6 ships, 3, so that's 9, total of 9 ships. So that's going to be for a brand new fleet, so let's purchase those. And again, I like to assemble my fleets before they're even built. So military ships, and there they are. So if I just mass select all these, and it's the same keys as in Windows, doing any kind of mass selecting. Just select the first one, shift, select the second, or the other side, and they all get selected. And we'll go new fleet, and we'll take all that off automation. Okay, we'll come into our fleet screen. going to rename this to the first invasion fleet. Spell it right would help. Okay, so this guy's job is going to be just to buzz around with a bunch of troops and take these independent alien places. And if we happen to get into a war and we find a few planets with just a couple troops on them, we'll definitely be able to take care of that. But we'll definitely be beefing this up. We'll have many troop transports in there for full-scale wars for sure. Now, while I'm in here, actually just go check on our fuel stockpiles here quickly. Okay, so fuel's coming back by the looks of it. Yep, so that was just a temporary problem. Well, this place still has none, but it's coming along. Yeah, so, okay, that's good. And how's our chromium supplies lasting? Oh, getting pretty low. Okay, so do those other ship? I just want to quickly check on something here. I'm just going to go edit. Show construction summary. Yeah, see, all these are going to require chromium too, so I don't want to go too crazy building ships yet. Let's just check the next design. Let's just go up to the biggest design here. Yeah, I know. Hey, you don't need chromium. Well, why does my escort need chromium? Not that I'm building any right now anyways, but let's just edit this. What's on here that requires chromium? Something's on here. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, energy collector. Okay, I could probably rip those off. You know what? Maybe for now I will. It just adds energy collection. It just adds to your energy output. I really don't want to do that. Okay, maybe what I'll do, I won't actually check the frigates. Make sure, see if they... Yes, I know. They have energy collectors as well, so... I don't really want to do that. Well, if it becomes a problem, we'll come back and have a look at that. So, let's just... because chromium will be coming. I will make sure I get some, because this game is pretty much dead in the water if I don't. Okay, what was I up to? Oh, I forget what I was doing. Okay, just design the fleet. Okay, I guess we're just carrying on. I'll remember in a sec. I came in to check. Oh, I was going to build more fleets, right? Or more ships, but should I with our chromium shortage right now? I could build destroyers because I don't think they... I wonder why there isn't an energy collector on those. I didn't rip them off of there, did I? Yes, I know. I guess they didn't have one to begin with. I'm pretty sure I didn't rip them off of there. Well, if you want to come back to your previous designs, just go to Show All Designs. Where's our... Okay, there's that destroyer there. Edit. Yeah, we cannot edit to design because it's in use, but that's fine. Yes, that ship never had an energy collector to begin with. Huh. You know what? I probably could rip them off and... Yeah. That's another step. Yeah, we'll see how we make it without doing that. Okay, so... Yes, since destroyers don't really need chromium, maybe I'll crank out a whole whack of those. Maybe I'll just make a fleet of destroyers here. Say, put 10, 12 destroyers in a fleet. Actually, maybe I won't even fleet them. Maybe I'll just leave them as independent onesies. Yeah, we'll just do that. So that's a bit more punch, just kicking around doing whatever. Okay, so second assault is coming down here. We're going to retrofit them right away. Hopefully we'll have enough chromium for that. Let's just check on that. Come back in here. 10,005, and we have 50 in reserve, so we'll see what happens when we hit this retrofit. I guess I can right click them anytime. Retrofit and near space yard. Okay, we'll give that a second to kick in. And first encounter, usual stuff, is a trade sanction. Yeah, whatever. Not trading with them anyway, so it's not really hurting me at all. And another race. Okay, let's just go check our chromium here again. It's still 50. Oh, we probably won't need that for the upgrade because that module isn't being upgraded. It's already built. So yeah, we don't need chromium to do the retrofit, just for new construction. That's probably for our invasion fleet we're building right now. Okay, that's good. And you can see our private sector is just a busy moving stuff around. Okay, so that's not going too bad. First invasion fleet, I'm going to give them a hotkey of Control 9, just for easy recall. And there we go. So I'm going to pause that for a sec. And let's go back to, and there's that planet, and it's a hostile population, so we wouldn't have been able to do it with a colony ship anyway, so we're going to have to go up and get aggressive with that. Yeah, and that one's in range now, so that's good. Alright, so let's, I forget what was on that planet now. Where is that? As far as resources, the usual volcanic, necrostone, amorous crystal, aculon. No, 23 bonus to weapons research. Now, there's a question I keep wondering. Let's go into here. If I build a weapons research station there, I probably get that bonus. It doesn't look like I'm getting that bonus right now. I think it has to be a station, not just a colonization. Yeah, it's kind of looking that way. So you don't get this bonus just by colonizing. I think we have to build a research station here. But considering there's probably no resources at this place, that will take absolutely forever. I would just as soon get a spaceport running and get the stuff trucked in for that first. Because really our research isn't looking too bad here. I mean, I'm overkill anyways, especially because of the bonuses on that. So yeah, so we're fine for weapons anyways. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, so let's pull out. But that definitely gets us in range for that one, so that's perfect. So we get our invasion fleet done here. Hopefully they're in queued. Yeah, and then a whole bunch of destroyers after them. I forget what they're, I think those are the, is that the troop ships? I forget what they're called. No. Must be these ones. Well, I guess I could go look at the design to find out what they're called. But there's a troop ship in here somewhere. Okay. That's fine. I know it's coming. Okay, so we got an invasion fleet coming. Speaking of troop ships, how many troops do we got? So we still got one left to build, so I'm just going to crank up a few more of those. And I'm going to put 3 in there and crank that to 1% just for my visual aid. And how are these coming? Our spaceports. Oh, they're starting now. They're getting there. We're starting to get stuff trucked in to get that job done. Still short of polymer for the job, but it's coming. Same thing there. Good. So things are still moving along slowly, but they're still moving along. Again, not a whole lot of action in the beginning game, but once we get established and start coming after some other guys, we'll be a little more interesting, I guess. It's more interesting playing it than watching it, I'm sure. But guess what? That's another half hour gone. This goes pretty quick. It seemed to just get going, and it's time to shut this down again. I don't want to go any more than half-hour chunks. So we'll leave this one for now. I might actually hang this up for the day and carry on tomorrow. So I got a couple of episodes to upload now. So again, if you're still with me, thanks, and we'll catch you on the next one.